Okay, YouTubers, this is a seahorse Johnson 4 horsepower 1986. Here is the serial number and the type. Kind of like blown the gasket. I have already cleaned the carburetor. I just open up this for inspection, and so it looks pretty clean. I have cleaned all this area here, and right now I have put gasket glue to put the cover back, and just run some air here to see if any water, to see if the water passage is clean, and it's clean. Due to this is very close to the head. It's on the head. I use a high heat Formula A gasket sealant just for that compartment here. Okay, I don't recommend anything. You can do as you wish. I'm learning also from others on YouTube. So you can just thought just put this up so for you to take a look. And I have cleaned the pistons. I have cleaned all this area here up to just a little bit sanding lightly with the 400, just right here. And then okay, the cover is back. I have tightened the bolts figure 8, nice and slow, 1/4 each time. And you can see the seal. I use the old gasket, and I seal it up and down. Okay, I wait a little bit. I just follow the instructions on the gasket cream, and you can see here it's coming. It's still a little bit sticky, and I will start it tomorrow. I won't try it today. Okay, so I have cleaned the pistons. I have looked for lines here and everything. I have sent this very light with the 400 just to clean it. Okay, I have blow up air and everything. Here it's the water passage. It comes from the prop, from the impeller. It comes up here, and here is the intake hole. Inside, you can see it from here, but there is the intake hole that comes, brings the water into chamber. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So here is the head. Look the coloring from the heat, and I have cleaned the head. The head was pretty dirty. I used actually blow torture to remove the old gasket, nice and slowly, with a scissor. Okay, then I use a 60 sandpaper and 80, 100, 120, and then I kind of smooth it with a 400. So what you try to do is just try to bring it even, so the filler gauge up to like 0.2000 of an inch, it won't go through it. Okay, so this is pretty close, this is pretty good, and I will just stop there and install the new gasket. This is the new gasket. Okay, so looks like these are the head bolts, and looks like these two, they're longer than the other four, so I'm going to use a caliper to find the depth, and before I install them and tighten them. Okay, I have tightened the head figure 8. Start from here, then here, just little by little. I didn't crank it much. I didn't use a dynamo key because I didn't have it right now, but follow instructions. Just gonna start the engine, warm it up a little bit, leave it for a day, and then give it a little more. One is like a quarter of a turn, one is cooled down. Okay, this is already getting dry, so I'm gonna leave it for today and start tomorrow again, and hopefully everything is gonna work good. Good. I have took the back part and I have changed the gear oil. I have inspected the impeller. The impeller is like new because I replaced it just 3-4 hours engine running. Okay, I have inspected the tube that is clean, that is going up the water and everything. The water flow is very difficult to find a manual on this engine. This is a 9086. Okay, so I have figured out this. This is the channel that goes in. The impeller is pushing the water through here, the channel, and it goes into the cylinder up here, and it circulates. And there is a little hole here to get the steam out on return. This is how far I have figured out up to now. If anybody knows more about exactly, or has a diagram how exactly the water circulates on this one, please let us know. Also, after my research, I figured out there is no water. Maybe just a little bit comes out of the exhaust. Water comes out from here. All the seahorses I have looked on YouTube, the 4 horsepower about the same age, there is no water comes from here. If water comes from here, they're probably damaged or something. Okay, this is where it come out from my research. If somebody knows something better, again, please let us know. But this is how the water circulates. It just comes from the impeller up through the tube, through the water tube, and comes through the channel here, the cooling chamber, and goes into the head. Circulates through the head and comes back from a small hole and comes back through the muffler. Okay, it's time to clean up the carburetor. I have removed it with 2 7/16 nuts. It's very easy. And let's look what condition is now. I have some backfires through that the last time, and I have cleaned it one more time, and just want to make sure there's no debris in there. Okay. Okay, looking good. There's more oil that goes here, kind of like a protection from heat or something, or friction. Okay, so this is it's got some oil inside because I have put on purpose. I have put more oil in the gasoline just to get a lubricate a little better. Okay, so this one comes out like that, and I can feel it. I can feel this. It's kind of clean. It's okay. Okay, so here I'm gonna use very carefully the pliers. I won't scratch it. Just hold it tight and give it once. And this is clean. There is good air goes through it. So this is good. Okay, let's now lose this one. Let's try this. This is pretty clean too. Good. Actually, it's pretty easy. Here goes the air filter. So I'm going to blow it a couple more times and put it back. This is clean. This is the throttle, okay, and this is the choke. And this is an adjustment. I found out that this is like halfway up works good. Like this is, I think this is closed, and this is halfway up, and this is open. But I found it like in the middle way. It's the best. So I'm gonna blow it a couple more times, clean a little more, and just put it back. Okay, YouTubers, have started already, and looks it's holding good compression and everything. And I'll warm it up a little more. Looks good. Okay, so I'm back. I just ran out of battery. It's holding good compression and everything, and you can see the new gasket right here. Okay, and the other sealed gasket on the left and everything. The water is coming out, it's circulating. I can see it from the muffler. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to start it one more time. I'm going to let it cool off, and tomorrow I will tighten these bolts on the head about another 1/8 of an inch approximately, and that's it. So let's start it. Okay, this is a little bit warm, so I'm not going to pull the choke. I'll try to do this with one hand. Sorry, I have to put it on start position right here. Position to run. This is the original running position, and this is the start position right here. Stop. Choke is off. I just made this air filter. Okay, let's check it out. Temperature is normal. As long as you can touch this, that's okay. This is much cooler here. This is good. This is a little bit warm. Let's see. Okay, this is warm now, so it's not leaking anywhere. It looks good. Water is circulating, saw it before. So she's holding right here. Look how nice it starts. Okay, this is the original start position. Okay, remember this is a 9086. Holding good. Yeah. Oh yeah.